You do not need another automation. You need self-mastery. I'm going to say that again. You do not need another automation. You need self-mastery. In a world that has gone bananas on 8 billion types of systems and AI apps at your fingertips, you do not need another automation system. You need self-mastery. My name is Jennifer Watson. I am a keynote speaker and an executive performance strategist, and I love to help leaders transform their lives and the health of their company and really create the impact and the profit that they seek. I specialize in high performance, specifically during challenge, change, or transition. And I combine mind-body science, emotional intelligence, and intuitive decision-making that really helps organizations increase capacity, elevate leadership, and yes, absolutely drive results. So let's get back to it. You don't need automation, you need self-mastery. Well, what the heck is self-mastery? Well, at its barest bones, it's understanding that it is truly an inner game. To optimize the mastery of self, it requires you to understand at a very inner level your mind and body, so you can actually show up powerfully in the thing that you're leading for impact. So how do you manage, navigate, work with the inner game of the mind and body? Great question. There's 3 different ways you can start mastering yourself by mastering this inner game that I'm going to get to you today. Number 1 of 3. You have to learn how to shift your emotional state, how to regulate your emotions. I don't care who you are or how strong you think you are. When we are out there during the day, we get triggered by natural stressors that come our way. And with that, we have physical symptoms. We've all felt them. And no matter what you think, if you think you can push it and press it aside and keep right on trucking, sooner or later you self-implode or you don't do things as well. So your emotions will absolutely guide, influence every decision you make, every day of the week and twice on Sunday, if you don't know how to emotionally shift and regulate your emotions. Number 2, it requires you to navigate tough things, specifically tough conversations, decisions, or questions you are avoiding. Some of this can be unconscious. This is where a coach is really supportive to help bring some of that unconscious things to the top, but a lot of it is also conscious. I encourage you to write down today, what are some things in your business, in your practice, in your life, conversations, decisions, or questions you are avoiding? Just by putting that into awareness, you can start looking at ways to start tackling them. Why is this important? When we navigate this, often the things that we're avoiding are, 1, the very things that will bridge the gap to get us over here where we want to go. And number 2, when we put things off, it takes mental, emotional, and physical energy, everyone. We can't give ourselves fully to what we're doing during the day because our mind is over here and our body's trying to navigate where you keep putting off. Number 3, it requires you to learn how to expand your unique frequency. For all of you out there that are like, well, I don't know, you're talking a little bit about energy. Yes, I am. We're all made from energy. You've been at parties, or events where a keynote speaker, you're like, wow, they have great energy, and you're just connected to them and you get influenced by them and inspired by them. That can be you too, you guys. All of us are made of energy, and we all have a unique DNA that desires to be expressed. It requires you to start navigating your environment more and see what brings up your energy and more of what feels like you and what brings you down, and learning to master those environments or those people, places, and opportunities that can bring out more of your frequency. It also requires you to expand into this frequency when you're navigating tough things, whether it be the tough conversations we just talked about or navigating an emotional state. How can you get back into that nuance, that frequency of you? So understanding what people, places, and opportunities bring that out of you so you can show up fully in yourself is key. But also too, what if the first 2 steps that I mentioned will allow you to create awareness, but then navigate that nuance and move through into a higher frequency that you deserve to be, whether it be navigating a conversation that you're putting off or navigating emotion that you need to process, everyone. Those three things are going to help you start mastering the inner game to master your life, yourself, and how you truly show up in your business. And then the systems and the AI apps and the ones you need to choose that are aligned with you get really easy and your life and business take off. Remember, you do not need another automated system. You need self-mastery, and it requires you to tap into the inner game, which requires, number one, knowing how to shift your emotional state, regulate your emotions. Number two, how to navigate tough conversations, decisions, or questions and do it in a powerful way. Number three, it requires you to expand your frequency no matter the environment and figure out what people, places, and opportunities allow your full self to be present. Because without those three, you got nothing. With those three, you will be unstoppable. Can't wait to see what you do with these three tools. Mwah.